we're gonna go check out some wood duck holes. It's like August 10th, I think, 11th. Nice cool morning so far. So, skeeters are thick though. Just gonna go check out, see what kind of water levels. How much good shooting lanes we have open. So maybe we'll see some ducks. See when we get there. Alright, so check this out. We've had so much rain this summer. I mean, we've had to broke some sort of a record. But look at this. We're in this little valley right here, coming up to that one pond, but just all the runoff. It's just amazing. I have a feeling all these ponds are just going to be blown over the banks. So we'll see. Alright, so we're to the first spot. I've got about a dozen of them. Packing this, I don't know, probably 1 to 2 mile area back in here. But it starts right there. Kind of wraps up right in there. So let's go take a look. It's looking beautiful though. And look at that. That is one of the main things you want to look for. I mean, look at this. They're just stacked in here. Everywhere. If you want to shoot yourself some wood ducks, get out, scout, and look for some nice pockets of water. Just these little ponds out in the middle of these giant oak stands. I mean, look at this. And you're going to shoot some beautiful wood ducks. First part of the season. Alright. Here's pond number 1. It goes over there about 100 yards. But it also wraps around this high point right here. Like a little 20-yard pocket right over the ridge behind me here of the same pond. But this is looking great. And like I said, I got about a dozen of these right back in the same area. I'll show you that other little side of it. These things just get loaded with woodies too. You can see where ducks have been swimming in here through the duckweed there. And it wraps right through here, goes back over the big pond. God, It's getting close. I think it was like 53 degrees this morning when I got up. It's beautiful right now. Not that many bugs. It's getting close. Not close enough, but close. Closer. Okay, on to spot number 2. Man, it's just beautiful back here. Alright, I believe this valley right here is going to run right to that other pond. Okay, here's spot number 2. This is a real small one. It's probably only about 60 yards long. There's another one right there. Oh, look at them all. There's like a dozen woodies in here. See what I'm talking about? Get out and scout. Can't scout from your computer or your phone. I mean, that's where it begins. Look, there goes another one right there. Start on your phone, start on your computer. But get your lazy butt up and pound the ground with your feet. Because I tell you what, if you can't wait till duck season, this is about the best thing you can do. Gets your blood pumping, gets the rust out of all your joints, and hopefully, if you're doing it right, looking in the right spots, you're going to see some ducks. So, get out and do it. All right, spot number 3. So I got it. The main one is right there. There's kind of a secondary one right here. All right. Look at this. It's just beautiful back here. I mean, that hill right there, it's probably about 100 yard, or I'm sorry, 100 feet. It's just gorgeous back here. But then, like I said, there's a little low spot. Then right there is the bigger one. All right, here's spot number 3. It's probably about 120 yards down. And like 60 wide. 50, 60 wide. You can't see, but it goes over behind this stuff a little bit. Beautiful. I mean, I've got, even you come up over this little hill here. I've got another little pocket of water here. This whole area is just full of spots like this. It's beautiful. I've really neglected it throughout the years. About 20 years ago, I used to hit all these and just crush the wood ducks. So I think this year, early season, I'm really going to put some time back in these spots. So let's move on to spot number 4. I tell you what, you gotta love glaciers, because this video doesn't know justice how steep these hills are back here. The elevation change is just incredible. I mean, right here, 50 yards over, I'm probably 60 foot higher, just right there. But this is just another little spot going up. You can see all that sunlight through them trees there. That's the other pond. So we got this strip that goes right in this real low spot, this valley that fills up. Okay, so here's the other end of that spot that I just showed you. And this. Is another really good spot. Really good spot. They're all really good spots. It goes way down. Probably about 50, 60 yards that way. Get closer for you. Beautiful morning. Well, these spots are looking beautiful, as expected. Past years, I don't know how many years, quite some time now, they've been so dried up that you couldn't, I mean, look at this. They've been so dried up, you couldn't get anywhere. And this goes up in there, real small, but it'll hold wood ducks. I mean, look at this. Oak trees everywhere. It's just beautiful. And this is my backyard. I mean, I don't own it, but alright. I'm gonna head back towards my truck. I got 2 or 3 more spots that I can hit, check out. The rest are way off through some pretty thick stuff. I probably need my muck boots, and I'm gonna hold off on those. What a beautiful morning. Like I said, get out, man. Get out, scout. Find some new spots. Find your own spots, you know. Don't rely on other people. So, right there's another tiny little pocket. Here's a real low spot. You can see what washes off into this other big pond. So we're gonna go see what we can see in this one. Okay, I've kind of lost track, but I think this is about 5 or 6. That's one of the bigger spots back here. Everything is just filled perfectly for this fall. If we can get some more rain up until the season starts, we'll be great shape. Yeah, so look at this here. This is an old overflow. Looks like it's been moving some water quite a bit right in this whole spot down here. This stuff's really thick down here, so I'm not sure if that will be a good duck hunting spot this year or not. I mean, everything's potentially good, but when we've had those years of drought, that stuff got so thick down in there. We're gonna check it out though. All right, I know I've said this already, but this is what I look for. I mean, look at this. It's thick, absolutely thick back here. I mean, that's not all they eat, but I mean, look at them. It's just loaded with them back here. You know, a lot of people think that you go to these kind of spots for deer or turkey, but this is what holds wood ducks. Right, here's another spot right up here. This thing goes down probably about 80 yards or so, 100 yards. Like I said, there's probably another half dozen, maybe 8 to 10, I don't know, other spots back here that I could go to, but I've just walked miles and miles and miles. I'm pooped. But all these cattails are probably about 7 foot tall, so you can't really see too far back. Like a kid in a candy shop. Oh, just missed it right there. Here it goes. I was just getting ready to say I just kicked one out, but there's 3 or 4 in here. I mean, look at this. This would be a perfect little spot to sit with the dog. Then you run into these everywhere. All right, to another one of these spots. This one's looking pretty grown up right now for the early season, but I'll walk her all the way around, see if it opens up at all. So. All right, this spot looks killer here. Let's sneak up, see if I can see any ducks in it. walk around here and see if I can get a better look at it. Alright, well, it's kind of the end of the trail for me here, but look at this. Found a little bit of flooded. Not so much flooded timber, well, I guess it is, but just these ponds broke the banks and come up into the woods here. But this is super thick. But I think it opens up a little bit back in there. I can see quite a bit of sunshine. See it right there. But I don't have waders, so I'm sweating. It's hot. But as you can see, I'm right at the edge. And it stops right there. So it's just this low spot, little valley here. So I don't know. Have to come back here with waders and check it out when it gets a little cooler. Well, the sun came up and it got hot. Yep, they're always going to run into this crap. It could be a deck and go take a piss in front of it or something, but nah. Okay, here's my last spot. I'm walking out on this thing. It's about 8 feet above the water. Get a good look because this is pretty grown up. Sure hope I don't fall. If I do, please make this go viral. Whoa. This is a bad idea. Whew, made it. And this has really dried up since the last time I've been back here. It's got a water over here, but this thing used to be nothing but water, no weeds at all. Very interesting. That's why I scout. Beautiful out this morning though. Oh, I'm a little disappointed. This was a good spot back in the day. See what happens later in the season though when this stuff starts dying off. But as you can see, there's hardly any water down here. And there's a little out here. Little pockets. There's more along the edge than anything. So, alright. Take this one off the hot spots. Okay, well, that concludes this morning's wood duck scouting trip. It says I walked almost 8 miles, zigging and zagging all through this crap. And it feels like it. So, I don't know. I hope you guys can gather something from this. Not a whole lot of information, but at least you can see what I look for when I'm trying to shoot wood ducks. So now I'm on a mission to go get something to drink, because like an idiot I left it at home. So I'll see ya.